Welcome to the Vodcast. My name is Jason von Berg, and today I have the honour of talking to Academy Award winner, Golden Globe winner, Grammy winner, Annie Lennox.
Who's that?
Don't you know her?
I don't know her at all.
Well, I'd like to introduce you. Okay.
Thank you.
Are you well?
I'm extremely well, thank you very much. And I'm very, very, very happy to be here in Johannesburg right now. And it's thrilling, actually, because I'm able to do my work and to perform to people, to talk to people, to campaign for HIV and AIDS and to try to raise awareness, and I'm thrilled. So it's a great opportunity, you know.
So tomorrow night's concert, Unplugged in Concert and Conversation, what can audiences expect?
They can probably get something that they wouldn't have gotten from me before. It's very intimate. I mean, basically, I now have the guts to go and sing and play with anybody, just me. And I always was afraid of doing that for many years because I thought it was very exposing. But it's quite wonderful to just bring the songs that I perform down to some very essential place. So simple, just to hear the voice and to accompany myself at the piano. And so that's it. There's not going to be dancing, boys, and there's not going to be flashing lights and, you know, all the great sort of, you know, what do you sort of say that, whistles and paraphernalia. Thank you very much. There will be no paraphernalia. There's just me and a piano, and that's it.
And maybe a vuvuzela.
And a vuvuzela. I'm going to play my vuvuzela tomorrow as well. Definitely.
You say it so well.
Oh, thank you. I like the words. Cool, isn't it? It's a sexy word, vuvuzela. Yeah.
But now, the Sing Foundation is something that is very close to your heart, and you are here for that as well, to raise more awareness for the campaign.
Yes. Well, I'm actually, South Africa, you know, is a country where you have one of the highest instances of HIV, and it is a massive, massive problem. And when I first came to this country in 2003, I was invited to perform at the launch of the Nelson Mandela 46664 campaign. And that was really a life-changing experience for me, because I had never taken on board the fact that HIV is affecting women and children at the level that it's doing now. Nowadays, women and children are at the front line of the infection. And as a mother and as a woman myself, I strongly and powerfully identify with that. And the 46664 campaign gave me the opportunity to go to clinics and to go to orphanages and to actually into townships, into people's homes, and to see the situation directly for myself. Up to that point, I have to say that it had been somewhat of an abstraction. I was one of those people that were thinking HIV is mainly affecting the gay community or intravenous drug users or you know, sex workers, and I hadn't really fully taken on board the level of infection with women and children. And that changed for me, especially when I had the opportunity to witness Nelson Mandela himself standing in front of his former prison cell in Robben Island, announcing to the world's press that actually HIV was a type of genocide. And that really shook me, you know, because I had been a supporter of the anti-apartheid campaign back in the day, and to actually think that the people of this country have gone through so much, and they've actually come through and won that battle. And now we have a different kind of South Africa, where we don't have this separate segregation between blacks and whites anymore. But there's another kind of segregation going on, and that is the stigma that exists, the silent stigma where people are afraid to face HIV testing and what that actually does to a society. And so invisibly, people are dying in their thousands, people are being really wiped out, and it's continuing to happen. So we, as a society, South Africa, we all need to face the effects, the long-term ravages of HIV, and how we can respond to that positively.
I could talk to Annie for ages, for days.
Yeah,
I could, but we have to wrap it.
I can do that. I can talk the hind legs of a proverbial donkey.
I don't mind.
Klaus,
Annie, it's been such an honour to speak to you today, and thank you so much for all your hard work.
Hi, I'm Annie Lennox, and you're watching the Vodcast. How can you say that? Vodcast. I can't have it. The Vodcast. Vodcast. Vodcast.